Hi, welcome to Yoga by Beka. Today we're going to be doing some sun salutations. So if you have a short amount of time, this is a great way to fit in a quick yoga workout. First, lie down on your mat in child's pose, sending the weight of your body to the backs of your heels and stretching your arms out forward. Breathe in deeply and exhale deeply. Regulating your breath, your head resting on your mat. Take notice of what your body is feeling like, where you might have some tightness and some stress. Stretch your arms out, tenting your hands by putting pressure on the fingers, getting a bit of a deeper stretch along your arms. Breathe in very deeply and exhale very deeply. Sun salutations helps your body to release down. In particular, your back muscles, buttocks, and ankles stretch out. As you breathe deeply, the muscles in and around your rib cage dynamically engage and stretch with each breath. Throughout the day, your neck muscles have the job of holding up the 11-pound bowling ball that is your head. This muscular activity keeps your nervous system on slight alert. Letting the muscles of your neck and head completely relax lets your nervous system know that it's safe to rest. Now, let's lift up into tabletop position and do cat-cows. On your inhale, arch your back and do a back bend, rolling your shoulders back and lifting up. Exhale and put your chin to your chest and push the earth away as you bend your back. The cow mimics the slightly dipping back of a cow. The gentle kneeling pose incorporates a back bend and is good to warm up the spine, hips, and shoulders. The cat is also a pose that takes the position of a scared cat, warming up joints in your spine, hips, and shoulders. Downward facing dog. Take a few moments. Stretch out. Maybe take your dog for a walk, pedaling your back feet out. We're going to do these sun salutations a little bit rapidly today to get our heartbeat up and to get us prepared for an eventful day. So at this time, just prepare by regulating your breath, bringing your breath into your body. Slowly walk your feet to meet your hands at the front of the mat and grab your elbows into ragdoll. You can keep your knees bent. This isn't so much about stretching out the backs of your legs as it's actually about decompressing the spine. Shake your head yes, shake your head no, shake out any tensions that you might be feeling, and just let your torso hang. Slowly roll your body up into a mountain pose. Breathe in, hands up to the sky, let them touch, and then swan dive down to a forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, and to your forward fold. Roll your body up into mountain, hands up to the sky, touching. Swan dive down into forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift up, hands on your thighs. Exhale down into forward fold. Roll your spine up into mountain, hands at heart center. Breathe in, reach high into the sky. Swan dive down into your forward fold. Breathe in, flat back, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Roll your spine up into mountain pose, hands at heart center. Breathing in, reach for the sky, touch your hands, swan dive down into forward fold. Breathe in, halfway up, flat back. Exhale into hopping back into plank. Once in plank pose, take a breath, chaturanga, lower yourself down, lift up into cobra, down, transition to downward facing dog. Hop to the front of your mat, lift halfway up, breathing in, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up into mountain, arms to the sky, pull down into heart center, arms back to the sky, swan dive forward, halfway lift up, exhale, down, hop into plank position, breathing in, and then exhale, lower yourself down into chaturanga, lift up into cobra, breathing in, exhale, back into downward facing dog. Hop to the front of the mat into forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift up. Exhale, back down to forward fold. Roll your spine up into mountain, hands at heart center. Raise your hands to the sky, looking back, swan dive down to forward fold. Breathe in, halfway look up. Exhale, back down and jump to plank. Once in plank, breathe in, then exhale, chaturanga, lift up into cobra. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Breathe in, jump forward to the front of the mat, halfway lift up. Exhale, fold down. Breathe in, rolling up into mountain, hands clasped at heart center. Breathing in. Now let's sit back into chair position. Melt down to the ground into forward fold. Lift halfway up. Melt down into forward fold. Jump back to plank. Lower yourself down, chaturanga. Lift up into cobra. And exhale back into downward facing dog. Breathe in. And then exhale, putting your right foot front. And let's go into warrior one position. Lift your hands high in the sky. Hands back down. Meet your feet in the back into plank. Chaturanga, cobra. Exhale back into downward facing dog. Step your left foot in between hands. Hands in the air into warrior one. Hands back down. Feet into plank. Lower down into chaturanga, cobra up, exhale, downward facing dog. Jump forward into forward fold, lift halfway up, breathing in, exhale, melt down into forward fold, sit back into chair position, breathing in, lift up, arms down, go back into chair position, then melt down into forward fold. Look up, halfway up, breathing in, exhale into forward fold, jump back into plank, lower yourself into chaturanga, then cobra, then exhale back into your downward facing dog. Breathe in, take your left leg in between your hands, warrior one, reaching up, back down, meet your feet in the back, plank, chaturanga, cobra, exhale back into downward facing dog. Put your right foot in between your hands, lift up into warrior one. Exhale, releasing down, go into plank, chaturanga, lift up into cobra. Now transition back into downward facing dog. Hop to the front, breathe in, halfway look up, exhale, forward fold. Lift back up and sit back in your chair position. Mountain pose, exhale, hands to heart center. Stay here for a few moments in mountain pose, but with your hands at heart center, breathing in and breathing out, noticing your accelerated heartbeat, feeling the energetic shifts around you and within you. Now, face the side of your mat with your feet planted widely apart, and we're going to do a forward straddle foot fold. So lift up and then hinge on your hips, down. Shake any stress or tension out of your neck. Grab your ankles, pull a little bit deeper. Now go in front of you with your hands, walking them forward. Lift your back up a little bit. Adjust your feet to be a little wider than your hips, widths apart, toes facing outward, and sink down into your yogi squat. Your hands can be at your heart center. They can be against your knees, pushing them farther apart. Try to keep a flat back in the crown of your head, pointing towards the heavens, letting your hips sink to the earth. When ready, sit down. Take one arm and grab the opposite knee, putting the other arm behind you, and let's do a spinal seated twist. Look behind you, keeping the crown of your head tall. And now let's do the other side. Grab the opposite knee on the other side, the other hand goes behind you. Try to look over your shoulder if you can do so comfortably, doing a spinal twist. Now back to center. Take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Let your mind and body stay as one, regulating your breath, cleansing and washing the mind, and taking a moment to go into a meditation. Let the thoughts come and then pass by. Practice being an observer of your breath, an observer of your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are not your body. You are simply your spirit. Let your spirit and your body join as one and just be in this present moment. You're not in your past. You're not in your future. You're just here, breathing in and breathing out. When ready, rub your hands together, hands at heart center. Thank you so much for joining me to do a little bit of yoga today, to fulfill and enlighten and uplift your day, to do some self-care. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching my yoga channel. If you enjoyed following along and doing yoga with me, I hope that you'll like and subscribe so that we can continue learning and practicing yoga together. Have a blessed day.